Officiate! Rajasthani Vikrol! 1, 2.
As our students display a short presentation.
Yeah, this side.
I now call upon Arya to please hand over the balloon to our dear mother gentleman as a token of our love and gratitude. We request you, dear mother, to release the balloon, symbolizing our love and appreciation for you.
senior class, Mrs. Tessie, to honor our dear Mother General, Sister Veronica, Sister Pratima, and Sister Daisy by sprinkling the attar, which gives a sense of freshness and taste to the mind. Flowers are one of the most beautiful gifts given to us by nature, and the feta, which is a traditional headwear, is worn in Maharashtra as a mark of respect and honor during special occasions. So I now request our supervisor and Mrs. Rohini to come forward and do the honors. We now request our manager, Sister Anisha, to felicitate Mother Veronica with a shawl and a coconut. We also request Sister Lima to felicitate Sister Pratima. I now invite our principal, Sister Edwina, to come forward and felicitate Sister Daisy. Thank you, sisters.
Have the lighting of the diya. May I request our Mother General, Sister Veronica, along with our assistant, Sister Pratima, and our regional superior, Sister Lacey, our manager, Sister Anisha, and our principal, Sister Edwina, to step forward to light the diya. We now request Mrs. Anita, Mrs. Rohini, and Mrs. Gigi to present bouquets as a token of our love and appreciation. Thank you, teachers. I also call upon Mrs. Sushila, Mrs. Geeta, and Mrs. Reena to present our guest of honor with greeting cards. Thank you, teachers. Now, we also call upon Mrs. Manisha and Mrs. Lancy to present a token of appreciation to our Mother General, Sister Veronica and Sister Pratima. Thank you, teacher.
Sister Veronica Furman CJ, Provincial Assistant in our midst, and we also have the privilege of welcoming Sister Pratima, who is the Mother General, and Sister Daisy CJ, Regional Superior of the Bangalore region. Dear sisters, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all on behalf of the entire SMC family, which includes our sisters, our manager, Sister Anisha, our principal, Sister Edwina, our primary head teacher, Sister Prasanna, our ICC school head, Sister Lima, teachers, non-teaching staff, and my dear friends.
Namaste, Suswagatam, preceded by excitement, longing and preparation. Blessed to host our Mother General in our midst. We consider today as a very blessed day, as we are the fortunate ones to meet and greet you, dear sisters. Music is a moral law. It gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and charm and gaiety to life and to everything. To begin this auspicious event, here comes the school choir with a welcome song.
As we grow in love.
performance. The tiny tots of the ICSE school are eagerly waiting to garland you and express their love.
Thank you, dear children.
As we begin our program, I now request Jeslyn Joseph to introduce our dear Sister Veronica and her assistant, Sister Pratima.
The General Congregation of the Congregatio Jesus elected the new General Superior, Sister Veronica Furman, on the 29th of August. The day of her election as the General Superior is a very special date for Sister, as it's on the 29th of August, exactly 40 years ago, that she had entered the Congregatio Jesus. Sister Veronica got to know about the CJ, which was then called as IBMD, when she was a 10-year-old pupil at the Maria Ward School in Mainz. Sister was fascinated by the strong women, Mary Ward, and by the worldwide apostolate of the sister. Sister Veronica always felt her vocation to be a great gift and at the same time a huge mission. She is the only child of her parents and left her home to answer her call to religious life in our congregation. Sister Veronica was born in Mainz in 1961. After graduating high school, she entered the Congregatio Jesus and studied German and Roman languages after her novitiate. She worked as a teacher of German and French. Additional training as nursing assistant and integration assistant enabled her to work in nursing homes for older sisters and refugee women and children from the year 2015. After a few years of teaching, she was called to Rome as the General Secretary of the CJ. She thus has international experience, having lived and worked in Rome for 6 years as the General Secretary. Most recently, Sister Veronica was the Provincial Assistant of the Central European Province, responsible among the other things for the sisters in Hungary. Today, Sister Veronica says with conviction, "The CJ is where I belong." Dear Sister Veronica, we extend a warm and cordial welcome and wish you all the best for your new undertaking as the Mother General. I'm pleased to introduce our second guest, Sister Pratima Pinto. She is also part of the new team and is one of the 3 general assistants to Mother General Sister Veronica. Sister Pratima is the animator of her community, St. Francis Convent at Jhansi. Her previous areas of responsibility have been as accountant, provincial secretary, animator of the community, junior directress and provincial superior. Sister is an attentive listener, a hard-working nature and willingness to make sacrifices to fulfill her responsibilities, and love for her congregation is what has made Sister what she is today. She has good fluency in English as well as understands Hindi, Konkani and Kannada. She is well conversant in spoken Spanish and German. Sister is a very sensitive person, which is understood by the fact that Sister is able to detach herself from her own set of prejudices and is receptive to the opinions of others. I'm proud to add that Sister Pratima has worked earlier in our own St. Mary's Convent High School as office administrator. Sister Pratima, we extend you a warm welcome and pray to the Almighty to guide you in your future endeavors.
Dance offers a medium of reflection that opens the soul to insight and strength. Dance, which becomes prayer, also expresses our relationship to God, to others, and to all the world. So here are the students of our primary section who will perform a prayer dance to thank this beautiful day.
गाता रहे मेरा दिल तेरी प्रशंसा बारंबार कैसे करूं मैं धन्यवाद पुकारे प्रभु हजार गाता रहे मेरा दिल तेरी प्रशंसा बारंबार कैसे करूं मैं धन्यवाद तुमको धन्यवाद करते प्रभु कृतज्ञता से करते तुमको धन्यवाद आज धन्यवाद कहते प्रभु आभारी दिल से कहते तुमको धन्यवाद तुमको धन्यवाद करते प्रभु कृतज्ञता से करते तुमको धन्यवाद आज धन्यवाद कहते प्रभु हमारे दिल से कहते तुमको धन्यवाद तुमसे मिली हर खुशी तुमसे मिली है जिंदगी काबिल मैं ना था कभी फिर भी दिया तूने सभी तुमसे मिली हर खुशी तुमसे मिली है जिंदगी काबिल मैं ना था कभी फिर भी दिया तूने सभी तुमको धन्यवाद करते प्रभु कृतज्ञता से करते तुमको धन्यवाद आज धन्यवाद कहते प्रभु आभारी दिल से कहते तुमको धन्यवाद तुमको धन्यवाद करते प्रभु कृतज्ञता से करते तुमको धन्यवाद आज धन्यवाद कहते प्रभु हमारे दिल से कहते तुमको धन्यवाद
Thank you, girls. You all danced very gracefully. We now present before you glimpses of Maharashtra depicting our culture, tales, legends and proverbs. So dear mother, sit back and enjoy the thrilling performance.
महाकाच्या पाद्यामंदी कोंबडा खाली साग सूर्यनारायणाची ग येते गिरवाई आग देव कृपेनं फिरत रात दिवसाच जात दान दळता मोत्याचं पीठ सोन्याचं ग येतं येणे सूर्यनारायणा घरी सोनं पावलानी करत आपल्या जीवांची महामूर आवादानी
पाठच्या पारी वासुदेवाल्याक जारी पाठच्या पारी कथा लक्ष्मीची नारी कथा लक्ष्मीची नारी सांगती सारी पाठच्या पारी येते स्वच्छते बरोबरी येते स्वच्छते बरोबरी लक्ष्मीदारी का घालविता माघारी का घालविता माघारी पाठच्या पारी वासुदेवाल्यात जारी पाठच्या पारी गौल मोराचा मानतार गौल मानता जग रामाचा बाणातार जग बाणाता तन सर्जाची हनाम जोडी तन सर्जाची हनाम जोडी पुन्हा हुवी तहाती घोडी माझ्या राजार पुन्हा हुवी तहाती घोडी माझ्या राजार
जन्मभूमी कर्मभूमी अमुची महावंदनीय अति प्राणप्रिय ही माय मराठी अमुची ही माय भूमी ही जन्मभूमी ही कर्मभूमी अमुची महावंदनीय अति प्राणप्रिय ही माय मराठी अमुची हा अमुचा आहे बाणा ही अमुची आहे बोली अस्मानी झळके भव्य पताका भगव्या हजरी पटक्याची महाराष्ट्र भूमी ही जन्मभूमी ही कर्मभूमी अमुची महावंदनीय अति प्राणप्रिय ही माय मराठी अमुची देशा कणखर देशा दगडाच्या देशा प्रणाम माझा घ्यावा हे श्री महाराष्ट्र देशा भीमा वरदा कृष्ण कोयना भद्रा गोदावरी एकपणाचे भरती पाणी मातीच्या घागरी महाराष्ट्र भूमी ही जन्मभूमी ही कर्मभूमी अमुची महावंदनीय अति प्राणप्रिय ही माय मराठी अमुची
Maharashtrachi Lokdhara, please remain wherever you are. Our Mother General would like to have a photo with all of you there. So be in your position, the last position.
Performance. We now request our dear Mother General, Sister Veronica, to share her experience and words of wisdom. We request our Regional Superior, Sister Daisy, to escort her to the dais.
My dear school family, I am very happy to meet you all here today, and I am really deeply moved by the warm welcome and wonderful welcome you have given to me. And while you were presenting, I was searching for an adequate word to express what you have prepared. And you know, I'm not perfect in English, but there came the two words excellent and wonderful. And after your presentation, I think these are very poor words to express what you presented this day. A hearty thank you. It was really beautiful. I too was once a pupil in a Mary Ward school in Germany, and later I was a teacher in the same school. And I always loved my school as a young girl and later on also as a teacher. Our many Mary Ward schools all over the world, and there are really many with thousands and thousands of pupils, are very dear to me. And there is something special special about belonging to a Mary Ward school? I'm sure you have heard already a lot about Mary Ward. You will have heard that her life was very, very exciting. She had a clear vision, a clear goal, and had to deal with many, many obstacles. You will also have heard about her great virtues and the much good she did in her life. Also, that she never gave up and always trusted in God's help, and she put all her energy into her goal and spared no effort. I have often thought about what is so special about a Mary Ward school, and many things came into my mind. But the central thing for me was, and still is, that Mary Ward did not only want to impart knowledge and science in her school, although both are indeed very, very important and indispensable, and were very much appreciated by her. She wanted to form young people holistically and enable them to do what they had recognized as good before God and man. But doing good is not possible without being good. But how can we succeed in being a good person according to what Mary Ward teaches us? One of her sayings gives us an idea of how she wants us to improve. She says, "Whoever has received from God a good nature, that is, good natural qualities and inclinations, ought not to act contrary to them, but only direct them into a good end." We all, and you all especially, have been given many, many good things in your lives, including very different talents and good dispositions to develop and to grow. In your school, you are helped to increase your knowledge, to develop your talents, and you are also guided to make a good use of it. And it is precisely the effort to apply talents and acquired knowledge and skills in the right way, that is, to use them to do good, to improve the world in which we live, what is important. It is not only about more progress in the material sense, but also about better interaction with each other and with our common home, our Mother Earth. We need to contribute to a culture of good treatment, seeking to include all people with their different needs, starting with our neighbors. This requires a great inner freedom to pass on what we receive and acquire. Pass it on in serenity and sincerity, in openness and humility, and with great availability and great joy. This is what Mary Ward has striven for all her life, and she has uniquely exemplified it for us. In this sense, you and we all have a very great task. Each of you can contribute to making the world a little bit better if you develop the good gifts you have, increase them, and use them for a good purpose. Every small step in this direction makes a huge difference to the people who experience your goodness and profit from your competencies. And many small steps can effect big changes in our life, in our communities, in our society, in our country, and in the whole world. Together with Mary Ward, I would like to encourage you to make the best possible use of your talents, to strive for awareness of the needs around you, and to commit yourself to doing the good, without fear, but with conviction and great joy. Thank you so much.
Supervisor, Mrs. Philomena, to propose the vote of thanks.
Saint Paul, in his letter to the Romans, says, chapter 8, verse 28, we know that all things work together for the good of those who love God, who are called according to his purpose. And therefore, with a song of praise in my heart to the Almighty, and to celebrate his love and his grace in making today's event a resounding success, I, Mrs. Philomena Fernandez, consider it a great privilege to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of the management and entire school community of St. Mary's Convent High School, MULUND, Mumbai. First of all, I wish to express my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Mother General for deeming it worthy to make our school the first place to visit in her itinerary. Thank you, Sister Mother. We are truly delighted and honored by your visit, dear Mother, and congratulate you on your designation as Mother General. We thank you for sharing your experiences as a student, as a teacher, as a nun, and now as a Mother General with us, and for highlighting the virtues of Mary Ward, which we sure will emulate. Thank you for the amazing appreciation, and yes, we do deserve a round of applause. Thank you for the warm words of appreciation and giving us that much needed pat on our back to motivate us. Our deepest appreciation also goes to our assistant to Mother General, Sister Pratima, and the Superior of the Bangalore region, Sister Daisy, for your gracious presence in our midst. An event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling weeks ago, right from the day the Mother General's visit was announced to us. And we were preparing with great anticipation. It requires meticulous planning and a bird's eye for detail to get together all the events. And so I wish to acknowledge the contribution of the following people who worked really hard to make this celebration happen. I know we would like to applaud for all of the individuals I will be announcing, but requesting you to reserve the applause for the end because we are running short of time. Our deepest gratitude goes to our respected manager, Sister Anisha, and Principal, Sister Edwina, our ICSE Principal, Sister Lina, our Treasurer, Sister Seema, and our primary head teacher, Sister Prasanna, for being the catalysts that stimulated us to do our best and standing by us as pillars of strength. We wish to give recognition to the efforts of our band sir, Mr. Avtar Singh, and the students of our school band for the display of melodious rendition of music and rhythm. Proud of your skill, girls. A deep gratitude to the Lazim performers for their pulsating and high-spirited Lazim presentation. We are deeply indebted to our choreographer, Mr. Raju Vatandar, and his assistants, Mr. Deepak and Mr. Gaurav, for the rousing performances The glimpses into the varied range of choreography, glimpses into the culture and the folk dances of Maharashtra, for the countless dedicated hours and they spent in training our students and ensuring perfection. We salute you, Raju sir, for the amazing performances. Raju sir and team. A special thank you, Mr. Babachan, our school photographer. Sir, you captured the day perfectly and helped us create lasting memories. A big thank you to our light and sound technicians, Mr. Godwin and Mr. Rajai, for the fantastic arrangement of sound and light effects. Our appreciation to Mr. Paresh, the mandap decorator, and for the stage setup. A sincere word of gratitude to Mr. Sadashiv Ghag for the artwork and at the backdrop and the decor which added the much needed aesthetic value to the event. Thank you, Mr. Sadashiv. We are fortunate to be backed by a team of very proactive and dedicated staff of our institution, both teaching, non-teaching and the supporting staff who are so well versed in their tasks and who help ensure the smooth accomplishment of this event. Thank you everyone. I applaud your contribution. Our highest tribute of appreciation to our compares and our performers who helped bring the event to life. The melodious welcome song, the grace-filled prayer dance, and the amazing and vibrant dances of Maharashtra Chilokdhara, infused with energy and passion, left us spellbound. Thank you, dear students. You literally rocked the stage. Last but not the least, thank you, dear audience, for being on the best of behavior and cheering our performers so enthusiastically. Thank you, everyone. Teaching, non-teaching and supporting staff to please come up on the stage for a photo. I repeat, requesting all the teaching, non-teaching and supporting staff to come to the stage for a photo. supporting staff to come to the portico. Student council members, please make the girls exit with your bags. Let them go back to the classes. Student council members, please escort the girls to the classes. Anita Miss and Reena Miss, please send the audience back to...
I haven't planned any speech for you, but what I say comes out of my heart. I am very, very impressed. Impressed not only because I know there is much work, and I know from my own experience that these performances require a huge amount of patience, of work, of dedication. But also, you radiate something else than just professional performance. There is much heart and love in it. And this flows over to the children. And this is the very best gift you can give them. That's much more important than all the science and knowledge. Make good people of them. And you do a really great and important job. And we are so proud of having you, each one of you, in our very board school. Please stay healthy, keep well, and continue to do such a wonderful work for our children. Thank you so much.